Hi. Uh, um, yeah, I'm tearing up inside. I'm crying mainly because I'm happy. I've been happy for a long time, but I didn't think it would happen. I'm. Where do I start? Where do I start? This video I'm gonna call it Hope because that's all I had one time. Hope for a better world, better future for myself, better everything. Everything in life has to do about hope, praying that everything will be better for you and for the world around you. You just have to you have to believe in hope, believe in better future for yourself. Um, I've been trapped in a living hell for 3 years. More than 3 years, but 3 years is when things started getting better. Um, I let me tell you a little bit about my life. Okay, my mother was mentally ill, and and she always denied it. And when I came down with depression, she didn't believe I had depression. She didn't believe I had a mental illness, and she was hard on me. She thought I was acting and pretending, and she became like one of the worst persons in my life. Yeah, she's a terrible person, my mom. But I kept praying. I kept hoping that there was something better for me out there somewhere. A better world, better life. I didn't give up. Then I moved in with my dad and my stepmom. That was the only way to get away from my mother at the time. And I still had trust issues with my parents. My dad and stepmother, I didn't trust them. It took me a while to get used to them and love them, to find out what they really were. They were the opposite that I thought they were. My mother brainwashed me into thinking they were horrible people, that they didn't care about me. They only wanted to torture me or something like that. My mother, I want to hate her. I want to. I do get mad at her a lot, but it's not her fault. It's a mental illness, and at this point, she dug her own grave because she refused to accept that she had a problem. Um, so I moved, like I said, I moved in with my stepmom and my dad, and my life got better slowly. We fought a lot. We didn't get along. Then I moved into a group home for a while because I just we were dealing with a situation at the house, and I didn't want to be part of it. But I ended up taking myself into another hell with the group home and being almost penniless all the time. While I was there, I was in a program. I went to a advanced behavioral program. Um, well, okay. You know what? Before that, I tried to hurt myself. I ended up in hospital 3 times because I tried to hurt myself. And it was getting to my parents, my stepmom and dad. It was getting to them a lot. And it was getting to me a lot. Sorry about that. Give me a moment. Damn you. VR to. I'm trying to do an emotional thing here. Okay. So I ended up in a group home because I couldn't deal with stuff anymore. I couldn't deal with people. And I ended up going to Advanced Behavioral Care Center, a 3 year program, and I wanted to give up immediately on it. I I didn't like it. I hated it. I hated the people around me because they were mentally ill. They were very bad. There were lots of bad, troubled people there, but a lot of good people too. I slowly started learning how to be friendly with people through that program. I was learning more coping skills, better coping skills than any other field. See, group place, events, behavioral care centers, groups out there that mentally ill people go to cope and deal with like drug addiction and mental illness. You know, it's a tough world we live in. People are just suffering a lot, meaning either through actions of other people or through their own actions. I didn't give up on hope. I kept praying and praying. And okay, I'm not a religious person. I keep saying praying. More like I just kept wishing for a better life for myself. I kept fighting. I kept working at it. And I decided one day to buckle up, and learn and adapt to new situations. Being in group all the time, being around people, it was overwhelming because I have anxiety issues too, along with the depression. Um, I sticked with the 3 year program, and then COVID broke out. I continued to stay with this program I was at. I was commuting from home on the phone constantly with them. I was taking advice and stuff like that. I tried painting to help me relax during COVID and playing video games. And the thing with that, it was good, but I've been making 20 or 30 types of different paintings after a while. It comes to a point where you have too many freaking paintings on your wall and in the corner of your room, and it's like, man, I got burnt out. So I was watching YouTube. I I type in furries because I love furries and for pretending to be like a little fluffy animal, cartoon animal or something like that, like Bugs Bunny. I mean, seriously, who doesn't want to pretend to be Bugs Bunny and give almost the middle finger? But let's get serious. I type in furries in YouTube, and first furry thing came up was about Mr. Bubbles, and I found out he had a Twitch channel, so I started watching him. And then I discovered a bunch of other furries on Twitch. And one night I was lucky that I encountered a really good streamer. I'm talking about you, too old for gaming. You made me laugh. And I heard that you invite some of your Twitch streamers on your show stream sometimes, and I wanted to be part of that magical experience. And even though I had anxiety issues, I kept at it. I kept pushing myself. I kept hoping that I would have friends, and because of you, Toad, and other people out there. I started making friends in VR chat, and you guys were very inspiring. And I started following other streamers, and eventually, I met Toad in VR chat during his streams on a broken avatar, by the way, because I was still learning Unity at the time. My avatar was like. People would say, "What's wrong with your avatar?" I like, I'm switching to another avatar. 1 second. So I switched to this Orange Fox avatar, and you guys made me feel at home. Copy Strike, TX Callhound, was it? Who was kidding around with me, and the Mandarins, also another VR chat user. He's like a good friend of mine, but I feel like I need to be a better friend to him, and I will. I'm still dealing with anxiety, but I'm overcoming it, you know? Okay, let's see. um, Let me see. What happened next? Oh, I think Yuki started streaming, and Naf, and like, holy shit, these people are becoming better people just by streaming. People, they were laughing, giggling with chat, and these people and Toad, still continue on streaming and interacting with his people, and I wanted to try that experience. So I downloaded a bunch of software from Twitch, started streaming games without like a VTube platform. I did one stream, Deus Ex, as an experiment stream, and I ran into a couple of people down there, and they made me they started chatting with me on my stream. At first, I wanted to run and hide, but I kept on at it. I kept on hoping, that I will overcome, anxiety and with chat, and I did. And I started talking to chat, and so I decided to do streaming as a full-time thing. At first, everything was quiet. I want to get like a handful of people there and there saying, "Hi, how you doing? Oh, a cool stream, awesome. Oh, you're playing Okami, awesome." Then I started making new friends. Storybook, Kala, is it? Ghost, Pony, and Felix, Mui. Oh god, I'm butchering that name. I'm just calling Felix. Um, you guys became my regular watchers. You started watching me, and uh, streaming was good with my mental health. Um, every time I go to group, program started up again, and well, okay, before that, um, my life got better. I started singing. I started chatting. I started entertaining people all the time, every day, and I started becoming happier. Oh my god, streaming was the key to my happiness because I'm not just playing games. I'm entertaining people and making them laugh, talk about, you know, basic stuff, And, um, what else? Um, what else? I just found out streaming and VR chat was killing me inside. And eventually I stop full communication with my mother because she's a toxic person and she doesn't want, she just want to make everyone miserable and horrible. And she lies and denies mental illness, and she will never accept hers. I mean, she was always angry with us growing up, getting mad at us over every little thing. And, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to make a tough decision and remove people from your life. So I chose my mother and kept her out of my life. She's a horrible person. She will never change. She will never be a better person. And it was a tough decision. I did have some good times, but I feel like I had more bad times over her. And her mental health deteriorated more and more. And I couldn't be part of her world. So I removed her from my life. Eventually, everyone else in my family removed her from their lives too, because she just started making enemies. Even my good uncle Rick, the greatest guy in the whole world, the nicest uncle I ever had, he's always there for his family. We moved her from his life too. That's the thing. If somebody's so toxic in your life, poisoning your heart every day, they're not worth being in your life. And I covered this before in toxic people. But if somebody hurt you so badly, just remove them from your life. Anyway, let's get back on topic. So what did I do now? I removed my mother from my life. I'm happy. Everything's going well. There's no negative influence in my life. And now I'm happy. Um, uh, um, let's see. Let's see. My life got better. And when programs started off back up, COVID was still a problem, but we were going to program like every Monday. I go to program for my mental illness, and everybody started changing me. They saw that I'm happy. And I'm still communing with my counselor. Still talking to her, and she started changing me with the streaming and stuff. I'm giving friendly advice now on YouTube, which is my main goal. Playing video games is secondary. Well, my main goal is making people happy, giving people advice about mental illness and overcoming difficulties in life. So, I'm just happy all the time, and I feel like I didn't belong at program anymore. I feel like I'm not. So, guess what? I talked to them at program, and I found out I'm graduating from this 3-year program, and I'm in the transaction period of graduating. I'm working on finding a new place to get my medication from and stuff like that, and I'm be graduating from program, and I'm finally healed. I still have mental illness, don't get me wrong, but I'm able to control it. I'm able to resist the pain of depression and the craziness of anxiety. I'm finding ways to deal with these things really well. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I think this avatar has affected my mind because I'm starting to feel like a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. I dance. I'm a kitty cat. Wow. Back to topic. Yeah. I'm graduating from a program. I didn't give up on hope for a better future. I kept fighting for a better future in my life, better purpose. I found purpose. I found meaning. Nothing can stop it because I won't let people get in my way. Bad people get in my way. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I butt heads with my dad because I'm making too much noise in my room when I'm streaming, but that's okay. You know, he's proud of me for streaming, and I'm proud of myself. And who knows? Maybe, um, um who knows what the future holds? But I'm keeping to it. So I went to Feraldi this year. That's where I got this avatar. It's a new avatar with custom skins and textures and stuff. I'm um uh, the thing is that I went to Feraldi. Saw these big time streamers. I know I'm dealing with computer issues. I kept crashing, but I saw these big time streamers and I started crying. And watching the gate crashing ceremony. What's it called? Gate crashes. Yes, that panel blew my mind. Made me happy. It made me cry a little bit. So, guess what? My new goals are. Once I graduate from program, I want to continue making people happy. I'm gonna upgrade my computer. I'm gonna stream better, become a better streamer, and in the future, I want to return to Feraldi, the next VRCon, and I want to do a panel on mental health, and finding purpose and meaning and love in your life. That's right. That's my new goal. Is one day to do a Feraldi panel and become a big time streamer. Not because I want to make money or be affiliated, a partner. Screw that stuff. What I want is make people happy, give them advice, help them out, so they don't go through the same crap I did all my life. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my life. I am. And maybe that's why I'm crying a lot this week, because I'm finding purpose in my life. First time in my life I'm truly happy. I truly feel like I belong. Calm down. I'm so happy that everything is going well with my life. I'm sorry, folks. I made myself happy. Now I want to make other people happy. I want to be a motivational speaker at these Feraldi events. I want to do a panel someday, and make people feel better about themselves. Because we do a lot of people who are suffering from mental illness, and I want to heal them. I want to help them. Like go to the program every day. Help me. I want to make the world a little bit better. A bit brighter. Thank you, everyone who follow me on YouTube, who and streamers for friending me on VRChat, and thank you, everyone who follow me on Twitch. You guys are making my life better. You guys gave me purpose, and I want to return that purpose someday. I want to return that purpose someday and help everyone. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I just needed a breather. let's wrap this up, okay? Sometimes with hope, we need to put some work into things. You know, sometimes we have to work hard to bring hope into light. And sometimes we need help too. So remember, it's not hopeless. There's no such thing as hopeless. Just work and stay strong, and that will bring your hope into the light, and everything will be better. You have to stay strong, stay beautiful, and positive. Okay? You can do it. I have hope in you. I know you will make things better, and I know that you will do amazing things, just like I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and see you around next time. Okay, bye bye, bye 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 bye.